I really want State of Decay 3. Yeah, totally agree with you, man. You know, it's been interesting. We've really dedicated horror theory in a large part to State of Decay 3 content. You know, we have been creating a ton of State of Decay 3 content for you guys. Consistent content, whether it's news, updates, theories, analysis, all of those things you can find right here on Horror Theory in relation to State of Decay 3. And, some things that we're certainly concerned about. And, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but there's things that, we can take from the stuff that we know to assume or to, kind of just debate or talk about what could be happening or what could be coming in the future from Undead Labs, from Xbox Game Studios, and things of that nature. We got 2 whole trailers, no release date. It's like they're teasing us. That's an interesting point. I don't know if it's so much that they're teasing us or if it's just a systemic issue at Xbox where I've stated this a lot, guys. I believe that we get 2 trailers, but we have to remember how far apart those 2 trailers were. We're talking State of Decay's reveal trailer came out in 2020. 4 years later, we get trailer 2 at the Xbox Game Showcase of 2024. And look, between trailer 1 and trailer 2, I've stated this, guys, a lot. I've stated a lot, and I will continue to pound the table about this. Trailer 1, in my personal opinion, was better than trailer 2. It was more compelling, in my opinion. Introducing zombie animals was something that was innovative. I thought was really interesting. And when I look back now at that trailer of 2024, yeah, the graphics look great. It looks like a great looking game, let alone the greatest looking State of Decay we've ever seen. But no zombie animals in trailer 2. A lot of the same things that we've already known from State of Decay 1 and 2, like similar zombies. A lot of similarities to the first 2 games. They didn't stray too far away. They didn't lean into the zombie animals. And of course, I know that the first trailer was not done by Undead Labs, which is crazy to me. They didn't make that one. So maybe they were like, you know what? We don't want to go in that direction at all with zombie animals. We just want to do more of the same, which is fine. But I feel that if you want to continue pushing a franchise forward, you really need to innovate. One of my biggest gripes with The Walking Dead was I always felt that The Walking Dead had huge potential as a show to be a great zombie apocalyptic show, but there was a failure to innovate, in my personal opinion. Why were there no zombie bears in The Walking Dead? Why was there no zombie dogs? Why were there no runners? Why was it only walkers? You see what I'm saying? There was a lack of innovation where I believe that hurt The Walking Dead in the long run. And so great concept, but not not capitalized on in terms of innovation. I feel that State of Decay 3, I'm just hoping that it doesn't fall in that same trap just in a video game where there's a lack of innovation. I mean, outside of graphics, right? We know the graphics are going to be way, way better than State of Decay 1 or State of Decay 2. But outside of graphics, are you innovating the franchise? Are you taking it to the next level? And so that's where I get concerned about State of Decay 3. In games like Call of Duty, say what you want about Call of Duty, but that's a game and a franchise that comes out every single year. And guess what they do with that franchise? It's not Madden. Don't tell me it's a copy and paste, because it's not. Call of Duty goes from boots on the ground to jetpacks, back to boots on the ground, World War II era, World War I era, modern day, futuristic. They've done so much within the realm of the FPS genre as we know it, and that's why it's so compelling for people. And they've been innovative, period. Omni movement is the most recent, change that happened to Call of Duty, where the movement was just unlike anything we've ever seen in Call of Duty's history. So what I am saying, guys, is I believe that State of Decay 3 is still coming, right? I don't believe it's canceled. They've got the Coalition, the folks working on Gears of War, helping out with State of Decay 3. They've got Obsidian, the folks making Grounded 2, the Outer Worlds 2. They're helping. So they have all hands on deck, along with Undead Labs, to get this thing done. And I believe they will get it done. And I believe it will be the biggest State of Decay of all time. The question is will it have legs for the long term? Or is it going to be an unmitigated disaster? That being like a Cyberpunk 2077 situation that happened just within the zombie survival horror realm. That's what we don't want. And so if they're taking their time for that, awesome. But I think it's a systemic issue at Xbox.